Did you know that your everyday morning routine, the same one you've followed for years, might be quietly setting you up for a stroke? Most older adults in America never suspect it. They assume strokes strike suddenly, out of nowhere, like lightning. But after decades studying the aging brain, I can tell you the earliest warnings don't start in a hospital room. They start in your bedroom, your kitchen, your bathroom, right in the first hour after you wake up. Because after age 60, your brain enters the morning in its most fragile state. Your blood is thicker, your pressure is rising, your vessels are stiffer, and certain habits, common harmless-looking habits, can triple your stroke risk before you even pour your first cup of coffee. In this video, I'll reveal the hidden morning triggers most seniors never recognize until it's too late, and the simple changes that could protect your brain for years to come. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. It truly helps the channel. First, let's talk about the alarm clock. That jarring, loud beep, beep, beep might seem like a necessary evil to get you out of bed. But for your brain, especially after 60, it's like a shock to the system. When you're jolted awake like that, your body releases a flood of stress hormones, like adrenaline and cortisol. This causes your heart rate and blood pressure to spike instantly. Over time, this daily jolt can weaken your blood vessels, making them more prone to damage and increasing your risk of a stroke. Many modern alarm clocks offer a sunrise simulation, gradually brightening the room to mimic a natural dawn. Or simply choose a more calming sound, like birds chirping or gentle music that brings you out of sleep slowly. But hold on. After lying flat for hours, your blood pressure is naturally at its lowest. When you stand up too quickly, gravity pulls blood down to your legs, causing a sudden drop in the blood supply to your brain. This is called orthostatic hypotension. You might feel a brief moment of dizziness or lightheadedness. For an older adult, this sudden drop can be dangerous. It can not only increase your fall risk, but also temporarily deprive your brain of oxygen, putting stress on your vascular system. Before you even get out of bed, take a moment. Sit up slowly on the edge of the bed. Wiggle your toes, rotate your ankles, and let your body and your blood pressure adjust for about 30 to 60 seconds. This simple pause allows your circulation to stabilize, ensuring a steady flow of blood to your brain as you stand up. But here's the catch. A lot of people take their blood pressure medication first thing in the morning. Your blood pressure naturally follows a 24-hour cycle, known as a circadian rhythm. For most people, it's lowest overnight and starts to rise just before waking up, peaking in the late morning. If you take your medication right when you wake up, it might lower your pressure too much during the early hours when it's already low, but not provide enough coverage during that late morning surge. Research has shown that taking certain blood pressure medications at bedtime, rather than in the morning, can lead to better blood pressure control and a significantly lower risk of stroke and heart events. Of course, you must never change your medication schedule without consulting your doctor, but it's a vital conversation to have. Ask them if a bedtime dose might be a better strategy for you. It could be a game-changing adjustment for your long-term brain health. It's a topic no one likes to talk about, but it's incredibly important. Constipation is common as we age, and the effort of straining can dramatically increase the pressure inside your chest and head. This is known as the Valsalva maneuver. This sudden, intense pressure spike can be enough to rupture a fragile blood vessel in the brain, triggering a hemorrhagic stroke. It's a real and serious risk. So, how do you avoid it? The key is prevention. Make sure your diet is rich in fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep things moving smoothly. And don't ignore the urge to go. Regular physical activity, even a daily walk, can also work wonders for your digestive regularity. If constipation is a persistent issue, talk to your doctor about safe, gentle options to manage it. Protecting your brain means paying attention to your whole body, and that includes your digestive health. Many of us can't imagine starting the day without a cup of coffee, and the good news is, In moderation, coffee can have health benefits. But here's the habit we need to change: drinking coffee on an empty stomach, especially if it's black and strong. It causes your blood vessels to constrict and your blood pressure to rise. When you drink it before eating anything, it hits your system fast and hard. This creates another one of those sudden spikes in blood pressure that we want to avoid, particularly during this vulnerable morning period. Furthermore, coffee is a diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more, which can lead to dehydration. Dehydration makes your blood thicker and stickier, forcing your heart to work harder and increasing the risk of a blood clot forming. Always have your coffee with or after a balanced breakfast. A meal that includes some protein, fat, and fiber will slow down the absorption of caffeine, giving you a gentler energy lift without the risky blood pressure spike. And for every cup of coffee you drink, have a glass of water to stay properly hydrated. Speaking of breakfast, what you choose to eat matters immensely. The classic American breakfast of sugary cereals, pastries, white toast with jam, or a big glass of orange juice is a recipe for a blood sugar roller coaster. These simple carbohydrates and sugars cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. Your body responds by releasing a large amount of insulin to bring it back down. This constant up and down cycle throughout the day creates inflammation in your blood vessels, making them stiff and damaged over time. This chronic inflammation is a major contributor to atherosclerosis, the hardening of the arteries, which is a primary cause of ischemic strokes. These meals provide a steady release of energy, keeping your blood sugar stable and your blood vessels happy. It's not about dieting, it's about fueling your brain for a long, healthy life. Now, a habit you might not even realize is a habit: skipping breakfast altogether. In our rush to get going, it's easy to just grab that coffee and run out the door. But skipping the first meal of the day can be detrimental to your vascular health. Going for a long period without food, from dinner the night before until lunchtime, puts your body in a state of stress. This can lead to higher blood pressure, unstable blood sugar levels, and higher cholesterol, all significant risk factors for stroke. Studies have consistently shown that regular breakfast eaters tend to have a lower risk of stroke compared to those who skip it. Your body and brain need fuel to function optimally after the overnight fast. Making time for a nutritious breakfast is one of the most powerful and proactive steps you can take each morning to safeguard your brain. It instantly activates your body's fight or flight response, pumping out stress hormones that raise your blood pressure and heart rate. Starting your day in a state of anxiety and pressure creates a chronically stressful environment for your cardiovascular system. Instead, try to carve out a few minutes of peace before the chaos begins. This could be 5 minutes of quiet meditation, gentle stretching, listening to calming music, or simply sitting by a window with your coffee and enjoying the quiet. Intentionally starting your day with a moment of calm can lower your baseline stress level, reduce your morning blood pressure surge, and set a more peaceful, brain-healthy precedent for the hours to come. So, let's recap the simple morning adjustments that can slash your stroke risk. Second, sit on the edge of the bed for a minute before standing. Third, talk to your doctor about the best time to take your blood pressure medication. Fourth, prevent straining on the toilet with fiber and hydration. Fifth, have your coffee with or after breakfast, not on an empty stomach. Sixth, choose a balanced, low-sugar breakfast. And finally, create a calm, stress-free start to your morning. None of these changes are drastic or difficult. They are small, mindful shifts in the routine you already have. But added together, they create a powerful shield of protection for your brain during its most vulnerable hours. Remember, preventing a stroke isn't about one grand gesture. It's about the small, consistent, healthy choices you make every single day, starting from the moment you wake up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this information valuable. If you did, please give this video a like and share it with friends and family who could benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. What's one morning habit you're going to change starting tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.